Now, y'all bear with me because I was slow, super slow to catch on to all of the code and the lingo that was going on. Dior bags, Fendi's, this, that, and the third. I just thought it was some high-end fashion talk that y'all, but the way y'all are linking this in, I get what we doing. I'm on board now. I understand now. I'm with it, all right? But I had to go back and figure out where, because I didn't know about the fog. I didn't know. So this is me trying to figure it out, see where it is, where it's taking place, and get brought up to speed on everything that's going on with it too, among some other mysterious things going on.
In of the fog rolling through. The National Weather Service issuing a dense fog advisory in parts of South Florida Thursday morning. NBC6 meteorologist Adam Berg explains what causes it.
Once temperatures fall enough, you have 100% humidity. And again, in the fall, you're cooler for longer. You start to see, with these temperatures falling enough, condensation occurring. And that's exactly how clouds form. Fog is just basically a cloud at the surface, and we tend to see it quite a bit this time of the year.
Emergency officials are sending a reminder to drive slow and increase your distance from other vehicles, and make sure to have your low beam headlights on, not high beams.
So fog is made up of these little water particles, right? So when you flash the high beams, you actually get a lot of that light bouncing back at you, and it can actually blind you.
Berg says in some parts of...
Okay, then explain the smells people are talking about. See, it ain't just that, it's certain things that come along with this. A lot of people were predicting this was coming too. This was about to happen. That this was the next, I don't know, course of event that came with first the Dior bags that were in the sky, and all of this type of stuff. And now it leads to this. When those, you stop seeing those, then this came. Some people were predicting this. Now I'm hearing people say it comes with like a pungent smell and stuff like that too. So I don't know.
The fog situation keeps on getting stranger and stranger. This video was taken of a complete blanket of fog coming over this town. And some people are saying that some of the videos are just snow and it's not actual fog. Well, you can take a look at this video here where the woman turns on her light in the same area she was already in, and it's not snow, it's caused by the fog. Strange particles just floating around, acting and behaving not like normal fog. But I think the strangest thing that we have seen so far is this next video. This occurred yesterday in Texas. This is a woman's pool. She woke up to it this morning. She's had a pool for years. I've had a pool, and many people that have pools have never seen anything like this. She hadn't added new chemicals, changed anything about the water. The only difference is that there's been fog pouring in every morning and orbs and drones in her area. This is a close-up shot, and as I've mentioned in the past, though there's no facts to back this, people are calling it a chemical fog. But what do you guys think about this?
I feel like we all, as a collective, need to go back and watch certain movies. Maybe they was trying to tell us something. What was the Mist, Silent Hill, or something like that? Like, we need to go back and check out certain movies that could possibly tell us what could potentially be about to happen, bro. This is beyond strange. Like, the stuff people are reporting, man, they cannot ban this app, bro. We need this. I feel like this app is ultimately essential for our survival or something like that. Maybe not so dramatic and drastic, but you get what I'm saying. You get the point.
So you're telling me that an abnormal fog pops up all over the United States and is being reported in Europe as well, with these particles that are flying around that are not snow or moisture, have a chemical smell, and are leaving a white residue in some areas. And some people who have been exposed to the fog are falling ill with the same illness of inflamed sinuses, can't sleep, loss of appetite, and people think this is just a normal cold and flu and has nothing to do with this abnormal fog? Okay.
Whoa. Okay, when did the side effects come into play? That's the first I'm hearing of side effects and different things and people suffering from this and having a weird response or reaction to the fog. Now, that takes it up a notch for me. It really does. It takes it up here. We were here. Now we're here. Like, no, whoa.
So yesterday I made a video about the fog. You know, there's this fog phenomenon going on worldwide, where people are like in dense fog, misty fog. They could taste it. It tastes weird. Well, I woke up Sunday here in Los Angeles, and the fog was so dense, I couldn't see across the street. Yesterday, I made a video, Monday. It was like a misty fog. So here we are, Tuesday morning, and I'm going to show you what the fog looks like in Los Angeles again. I've lived in Los Angeles half my life. I've never seen fog like this. Let me show you what it looks like today. Pretty foggy again. It's been like this for quite some time. On top of that, everybody I know is hacking their lungs up with something. And you're not hearing too much about the Dior bags, huh? Not like you were a few weeks ago. And I just heard a report on the TV that they're not flying planes out of LAX because of the fog. They can't take off. They can't take off in the UK because of the fog. And how many plane incidents did we have in the last 3-4 days? One went down, well, there was an incident in South Korea. There was one in Canada, Nova Scotia. Just a lot weird shit going on with this fog. That's all I gotta say. So yesterday.
Now think about this, right? Hear me out. Think about this, right? We were all looking up. We were all paying attention. Whether it was the Dior bags, the orbs, the plasmoids, whatever it was, we were up, looking up. We were focusing our attention up. They couldn't get nothing by us. Then all of a sudden, this fog shows up. And you can't really see the sky too much anymore or what's taking place up there. Do you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with that? Do you see what you picking up what I'm putting down? You picking up the jewels that I'm dropping? The gems? Oh, okay. Like, make that make sense. Make that make sense. I don't know. But now with fog in the way and then what's coming with this fog? What's the smell? What's the particles? This is crazy.
So this might be a big roast, but the other day I stepped outside after the fog issue and there was some dog waste in my backyard and it was literally growing like hair. I didn't think much of it. I thought it was weird. I've never seen nothing like that before, but I didn't make a big fuss. And then I saw video. So let me show you what I had and then let me show you what I'm seeing on the internet. That has hair all over it like a fungus. So today I am on TikTok and I'm seeing somebody who had a dog food can outside or a cat can outside that was left overnight. He experienced fog as well, and then he came outside and the can had like fungi type of hair growing out of it. So I dug a little bit more.
So yesterday and today was really, really foggy. And then I'm walking in the yard and I see this.
Something crazy to me about these fog videos that I'm getting and all the crazy like chemicals, and it looks like a fungus like growing from the chemicals in the fog.
So my first thought is take a photo, put it on Google, and find out what kind of fungus this is. And I'm going to read from my notes, but it appears that this is saprophytic mold, SAPRPHYTIC mold. It grows on decaying organic matter. It can lead to health effects depending on individual sensitivity. Side effects are sneezing, runny nose, nasal congestion, itchy eyes, throat irritation, skin rash. It can trigger immune responses in sensitive individuals through the inhalation of mold spores, especially with people with pre-existing respiratory conditions like asthma or COPD. Doesn't this sound a lot like what happened in 2020? Mold can cause hypersensitivity pneumonitis. I don't know how to say that. Some symptoms are fevers, chills, dry cough, body aches, and fatigue. Repeated inhalation of mold spores can lead to inflammation of lung tissue. There's also skin irritation, redness, itching, and irritation. Direct contact with mold spores. Mold spores are moldy surfaces. There are toxic effects, fatigue, nausea, headache, or more severe effects like neurotoxicity in extreme cases. It's caused by prolonged exposure to mycotoxins produced by some mold species. And here are the populations of people, just like in 2020, that are at the highest level of risk. People with compromised immune system, those with chronic lung diseases or asthma, infants and elderly individuals due to more vulnerable respiratory systems. Here's some preventive measures. Reduce humidity. But how can we reduce humidity when we're being sprayed with humidity? We're being sprayed with fog. Reduce humidity is a preventive measure from all of this mold and the mold spores. Prompt cleanup, addressing water leaks and clean mold growth immediately. Protective gear, gloves, mask.
I feel like pretty soon we're all gonna be walking around in PPE, personal protective equipment. I feel like we're gonna be walking around in either hazmat suits, like Tyvek suits or something, maybe fully encapsulated suits where your arms are covered, your hands are covered, your feet, your legs, everything. You're inside this suit, and you also have an air tank inside this suit to allow you to breathe. Like fully encapsulated suit. I think we'll eventually be there. You think we're gonna have to do this on Mars, but it's seeming like the way we're trending towards is doing this on our own planet. This seems highly likely in the future for some reason at the rate we're headed, the route we're going. I don't know why.
And goggles, professional remediation for mold infestations. So granted, this stuff is not necessarily in our homes yet, but if you are dousing populations with humidity and this mold is springing up this fast, you're not only dealing with our food sources, because now you're affecting everybody who has gardens and stuff like that outside, but people's pets are bringing this stuff in, people's shoes are bringing this stuff in, people that are touching areas and having no idea that it's affected with this stuff, and this can cause the spread of this mold. But this is what I want to let you know. So I was wondering, okay, can this stuff be purposefully, if that's how you say it, cultivated? Can you do this on purpose? Can you create this type of stuff that we're seeing in those videos and I've seen with my own eyes? Can you do this on purpose? And the answer was yes.
So I'm just going on my walk here, and I'm seeing these crystal pellets all over the place. And at first
First of all, and I know this, it might not be nothing, but can we just normalize not picking up things with our bare hands in 2025? Can we start that trend, please? Like, that irks me for some reason, that I see people just not know what something is and go, let me just pick it up and see, pull it close to me. Like, no, that's not a good thing to practice doing. Sorry.
I thought it was ice. and I picked it up, and they're not heavy, they're very light. What is that? This is coming out of our sky. It just rained. They are all over the place. It is on this block here. I'm walking just to see if it's in one area, but it's literally all over the place. Look. It's not ice. It's not melting. It's like plastic. It's not a rock. I've never seen a rock like this. And it's leaving these like shards of glass. You see that? All over my hand as I do this. Look. It's like breaking apart. What is going on? What is that?
So this falls in line. Fucking conspiracy theorist, but I am. And so this falls in line. What the fuck is this shit? What is this? This is not fog.
Mysterious fog has started to show up all across the country, and people are very worried. Ever since the Dior bag stopped showing up in the sky, people have started to see fog at their house all across the country. Literally from all corners of America, people are walking outside their house, seeing fog like this, but saying that it has oddly big particles in it. Florida, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, California, and Texas, and basically all over the country, people are reporting the same thick particle fog. Some people are saying that it's making them feel sick, smells like chemicals, and is not normal, and what are the odds that it's the exact same looking stuff everywhere? This is a video somebody took yesterday morning in Florida at 6:30, and this is not snow. They don't know what this is. This person said this fog is everywhere, and it's not just fog. It's like someone spraying something weird. My throat's been killing me since it rolled in. Anyone else notice this chemical smell? It's not natural. Feels like we're in a sci-fi movie where the air is not safe anymore. No one has been able to say exactly what this fog is or why people are able to see it all across the country, but I want you guys to let me know, have you seen this fog yet?
All right, so it's crazy foggy right now. But that's not the weird part, okay?
Oh, those are headphones. I thought he had like on the air purifier little thing you can pull up over your face. I was like, why isn't he wearing it then? Like, well, those are headphones. My bad.
Okay. Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks, and like the taste of the air is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic. It's super weird, and so I'm going for my walk, and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, it smells not right, and I'm 41. I've been through fog. This is something different. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that.
So you're telling me that an abnormal fog pops up all over the United States and is being reported in Europe as well, with these particles that are flying around that are not snow or moisture, have a chemical smell, and are leaving a white residue in some areas. And some people who have been exposed to the fog are falling ill with the same illness of inflamed sinuses, can't sleep, loss of appetite, and people think this is just a normal cold and flu and has nothing to do with this abnormal fog? Okay.
I think this is smart timing by them because they can blame it on things that we would regularly deal with. You know, the flus, the sicknesses that we normally deal with, the fog because it's winter and it's cold, different things. They can release this stuff if they properly planned it correct, and they can rely on it, us saying, okay, nah, it's this is normal. We've been through this. You just don't know. I wanted to kind of read that because this is the third time I've seen something pop up about smart dust. Like, look into that, y'all, and just for nothing else, just to have in the back of your mind. We need to know these terms and different things. That way we could be aware. But It's saying it's a system of micro electromechanical systems that are used to collect and transmit data. The concept is similar to the Internet of Things devices, but smart dust devices are much smaller and can be multiplied by a billion. Smart dust devices can detect many things, including light, temperature, vibration, magnetism, and chemicals. Like, so familiarize yourself with this stuff, bro. That way we're aware.
The fog situation across the United States is really a cause for concern, and it's not only here in the US, but also in Canada and UK are reports of this mysterious fog that smells and looks different. Well, the next 3 videos are from 3 different witnesses, one in East Texas, one in Minnesota, and one in the UK. They filmed particles of what's in this fog, and I have to tell you, this isn't normal. This is actually weird. And if you're experiencing this fog, be very careful and really try not to breathe it in. Take a look at these next 3 videos.
Okay, calling in all reinforcements. Need your help on this one. My friend who lives in East Texas woke up today and this is what was in her pool. Now, she's lived in this property for over 11 years. Never has had anything like this happen before. No, she did not change any chemical regimen in her pool. The only thing that she said that was kind of weird was there was some really odd fog yesterday. But I've tried to look it up too. I can't find anything that would lead to anything like this happening or any reaction with water.
A lot of people kept saying, bro, they kept saying the fog is coming. The fog is coming. We didn't listen. We didn't listen. So maybe is it this what it looks like when the smart dust that we just looked at and talked about? Is this what it looks like when it settles, it clumps up in water like this, which is strange. I'm even scared for that person being out there. You don't know if you're breathing something in, you're inhaling it, what it could be doing to your insides. I don't know.
This is a new one. Let me show you what my new one looks like. This is a new one, okay? It's a MERV 11 filter. Now, keep in mind, I just changed this filter like a month ago. Let me show you the one that I'm about to pull out. What? What in the actual fuck? Look at this filter, y'all. I've never pulled out a filter this dark in my life. This is not normal. It's black. Look at the new one. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. This is fucking crazy. I'm sorry. This isn't normal, yo. It's not normal. This fog is not normal. This is not normal.
This is Barry Paskin back with the fog. The fog is not really here, but this white powdery stuff is still coming. You push it together, that is what you get. So it is rainy sleet today, but the particles are still there between the water, and when you rub it, you can see, look, it's just this, it's this white.
Oh, y'all don't even know how bad this is irking me. The fact that y'all constantly keep using bare hands. What is wrong with people, man? Like, bro, no. This is why stuff be transmitting too, man, from people to person.
Liquid now mingling, so whatever is mingling with the water, if that's normal rain to you, and you think that it's just mist, you seriously need to get your head tested. As far as I'm concerned, we are absolutely being poisoned.
Mysterious fog has been seen all over the United States at early hours of the morning, and people are getting concerned.
Have y'all been seeing these videos of that supposed fog that's been rolling out across the entire world? I don't know about y'all, but I don't buy it.
And I'm walking towards Barefoot Beach and Naples. This stretch of sand is about 7 miles long. I'm on Little Hickory Island. Hey Andrew, happy 7th night of Hanukkah to you too. A lot of disappointed people down here on the beach for sunset. last sunset of the year, and it doesn't look like we're going to get one. And I'm walking.
We need to also pay attention to what it's doing to our animals, the wildlife, and different things like that, man. See if they're reacting to it. Like maybe your indoor pets. See how your dogs, when you let them out to use the bathroom, are they like lethargic, or are they responding to it? How are they feeling? We got to monitor the animals too as well, and see if we can understand this thing and make sure it ain't nothing we got to really worry about, or it's something we definitely need to worry about.
So now fog's entered the chat. That's right, we had the cloud people and everything else going on in the sky, and now we have fog, this weird, mysterious fog that's leaving these creepy, plasticky-like particles everywhere. It's foamed up a lady's pool. I'm going to show you, okay? But it's not just in the US, it's over in the UK as well. Let me show you guys. That stuff looks the same in every video, and they're saying that it's not happening when fog should be happening. Like apparently certain temperatures call for fog or something, but it's not doing that. And it's also leaving behind these like plastic bits. Another woman in Texas posted a video about her friend's pool. She said that her friends lived there for like 11 years or something, and she woke up one morning after the fog and this was floating in her pool, and no, she did not change any chemicals, so don't even try to say that. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like 2025 needs to relax, okay? It just started, and now all of this is going on. You know, it always makes us say, what next? But have you had any weird fog at your house? Have you seen anything like this? What do you think it is? What do you think's coming next? Let me know in the comments. So now fog.
Let's talk about this fog that I believe is not really fog, the primordial mist, divine formless energy. You see, primordial energy, primordial frequency, primordial divine mist can be found in every ancient text. It does not matter what religion you subscribe to. You will find primordial mist. You see, this is just my belief. What I choose to believe that is happening in our current reality, with all of the chaos that is going on, I choose to believe that this primordial mist is here to awaken us. This primordial mist, that formless frequency, that formless energy, when the gods show up, they send us a gift to let us know upon their arrival, they send us primordial energy, primordial formless mist. Of primordial mist symbolizes the mystery and the transformation and the threshold between two worlds, the material world and the spiritual world. Primordial mist can be viewed as a separation from our physical reality into higher consciousness. Primordial mist also can be viewed, what you guys say is a manifestation right before the gods appear. Also, what I want you guys to think about is primordial mist also carry codes for transformation. They tell you all of these things in the movies that you watch. Right before transformation happens in these mystery movies, these God movies, right before the gods appear, they send what you call is, right now everyone is calling it fog, but it's actually a supernatural mist right before they appear to make change, to bring about change. And if you watch these movies, something happens with the people when the mist, the primordial mist come, they begin to be more acceptive of of the change that's getting ready to happen.
Now, a lot of people predicted that something big was about to happen. Now, you could just say that's just people shooting in the dark or whatever, but a lot of people were saying that when the drones first started appearing. It's like something's happening, something big's about to come. And for her to say right before or when the fog appears, that's the sign of something about to change. It aligns itself with people were predicting that was to come. What? That still remains to be seen, though.
They accept the change. Now, I've been watching a lot of videos where people are talking about what's happening with the fog, what is up with the fog. People's spidey senses are heightened at this point because of all the things that are going on in our current reality when it comes to the spiritual phenomena that are taking place. You have the orbs, the aliens, the spaceships, the motherships, the UAPs. You have the aliens. You have all these angelic hosts that are currently in our reality. You have the shadow people. You have the little gremlins that are out there. You have people are saying they're seeing skywalkers. You have all of this spiritual phenomenon that is taking place. And it's kind of like we are watching a movie, right? But we can't finish this thing off without the primordial mist coming in to settle things, coming in to prepare us for the primordial frequency of the gods that are being upgraded, that are being awakened, the giants that are still sleeping, that are about to wake up because this primordial energy, this primordial mist that you guys are calling nanoparticles that are here to unalive the people is really here ushering in this formless energy, this divine formless energy that is being ushered into our planet all over the planet. It's upgrading the gods, the sleeping gods. Yeah. You can look this information up if you choose. I choose to believe that it's primordial mist, the divine formless energy, the source energy that is being poured all into our planet.